Hey there, main deck viewers, this is Mitch here, back again with another one of our Grand Archive deck tech videos for you. Are you a fan of combo decks? Are you a fan of just drawing cards and playing and doing tons of damage? Then do I have the deck for you today. Alright main deck viewers, welcome back, and here we go. We have our combo fire deck. We'll do a quick run over of what the combo is and how it works, and then we'll go over the cards in the deck that help support it. So this is a combo that's been played a lot in the early release of the game, the Kickstarter, before Ultimate was announced and released. The main combo follows around 3 cards. We have Ember Song. It's a 2-cost slow speed action that just deals 2 damage to one target ally. And the class bonus won't matter for us since we're mage based. The main reason this is here to help set up Harmonize for the second card in our combo. And that card is going to be Erupting Rhapsody. Also a 2-cost action card, with the effect of banish any amount of fire element cards from your graveyard. Your champion gains a +1 level until end of turn for each card banishes away. Which is really good for us, because they'll set up our kill cards here in a little bit. But it has the Harmonize ability, that if you've activated a melody card before this, choose any amount of units and deal level damage split among them. So usually we're using this to banish 5+ cards from this card pile, gain 5+ levels, shoot our opponent for 5+ damage, and we follow it up with our last kill card here, Fireball. So Fireball is a 4-cost spell with a class bonus. If we are a mage, it costs 2 to activate, and it deals 1+ level damage. So yeah, the ideal combo here is set up a graveyard with lots of fire cards through discard and draw outlets to go into a big Rhapsody and to a Fireball. Alright, so let's talk about the cards in the deck, choices we made, and how they support the combo. We'll go over the material deck first. Alright, obviously we need a Spirit of Fire deck, makes sense. We need a Mage, so we have Rye, level 1. And then for my level 2, we're using Merlin Memory Thief. So, arguably you could just not have a level 2 at all for this deck, or go level 2 Rye for more card draw. I choose to use Merlin for this, mostly because it helps slow the opponent down, making them banish Flame Memory. It's hard to say how much slows them down, but it'll cost them more cards in order to level up or materialize good cards in the material deck. And then the longer this game goes, the more cards we get to draw, which is always good for a combo deck. Also helps us raise our levels to make our fireballs easier to kill our opponents. Orb of Regret, great stable card material deck. Even better for a combo deck since we just need to find certain cards. We have plenty of options to pitch back away. Orb of Glitter, just an outlet for our extra flame memory if we need more cards to draw and filter our draws. Great for combos. Channeling Stone, great way to set up for our combo turn. It allows us to play 2 Erupting Rhapsodies or 2 Fireballs in one turn just to get a higher lethal potential. Tome of Knowledge, again, just ways to use our flame memory to get more card draw. The level can usually sometimes be relevant. We have Crystal of Empowerment. So we get this on our kill turn, and the thing is, I can just make our Fireball do 2 more damage, Erupting Rhapsody do 2 more damage, just helps raise our lethality. Grand Crusader's Ring, again, stable card in the game, just easy draw from material deck. We have our spicy choice here, Excalibur Cursed Sword. I don't bring this up very often, but it just, again, helps lower the threshold of damage you need to deal. If I'm fighting against another Merlin deck or something like that, this card does great work, because again, they want to either tap to attack or tap to commit. I can see this one easily being cut for more draw or different options for tech pieces, but it's just my tech card of choice. Alright, Jewel of Enlightenment. This is only here again as a way to draw another card, since we get 2 Enlightened cards already from just level 1 Rye. This will give us a 3rd and allow us to draw a card. Basically acts as a Grand Crusader's Ring. And then Safeguard Amulet. Again, just here to help us buy a turn if against other Rye decks or other combo decks like this one that's trying to kill us through spells. Just this extra turn we might need to kill them on the next turn. Alright, to the main deck. So we have our combo pieces obviously at 4 ofs. The Rhapsody, Ember Song, and Fireball. Let's first go over some of our minions and like why we play them and why we choose them. We'll start off here with Clumsy Apprentice. This one's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it does the job fine. 2 costs, 1/1, draws a card, deals damage. Depending upon the matchup, I may or may not even play this card out. Sometimes the damage can make us lose races, but again, it's another fire card. It draws, replaces itself, so it's just something we need to include. Library Witch. Again, great card to help keep us alive a little bit. Drawing some cards is also great. These two do a great job of comboing along with our Cremation Ritual to help us get more card advantage. And then just raw card advantage in a deck that's trying to combo is great. Rune Swordsman. This tier for memory. I'll rarely play him out, but again, sometimes it's an ally can deal damage, isn't the worst. But main thing is floating memory. Cemetery Sentry. Again, also here just to filter our draws and get more floating memory in the graveyard pile. Hasty Messenger. Again, great staple way to get floating memory in the trip pile. Probably the card I'm most excited to see on turn 1 of the game. Alright, we got the really bad Tempered Steel card. Again, just in your floating memory, we obviously can't use it or can't do anything with it. It's just here to help us get floating memory. Idle Thoughts. Once again, more floating memory. So I think we play something like 20 plus floating memory cards in here, which is a cool thing that fire gets to do that not any of the other elements get access to, is tons of floating memory. And this one here helps us really get our draw set up so we can see if we can combo next turn. Or this Idle Thoughts combos really well with Orb of Regret. If you look at top cards like, oh, these are all really bad, next turn we might materialize this to help get us a fresh look on top of our deck and more redraws. Combo piece is great. Creative Shock. Again, just another way to draw cards, do damage, and help us get a Flame Memory pile. Creative Shock does a lot of work in this deck, a lot of heavy lifting. Cremation Ritual to 4 of. Again, just more ways to draw, more ways to get more fire cards to your pile. Set up our kill turns. Focus Flames. This is more of a nod towards some ally builds. This really helps us last a long time against cards that are playing Phalanx Captains or go wide ally decks like that. Just, again, sometimes you need to kill an ally, and this is here to do that. Only as a 2 of, because again, ally decks aren't the biggest thing right now to worry about, and usually having 1 or 2 target pieces is fine. I can see if ally decks become a little bit bigger now, since the recent rules change that leveling up doesn't re-ready your champion. We might go up to more of these. But with that change, Rye and Matrix are becoming a lot more popular, so I might even just cut these all together, because they just are mostly dead. We have Ignite the Soul. Again, lovely piece of floating memory we get to play. Sometimes the damage is relevant, but most of the time it's just their floating memory. Increasing Danger. So this is a card that I'm always worried about playing because I hate giving my opponent cards. But we're the combo deck, so we should be able to do more with the cards than they do. And again, we're just trying to find our combo and go to town. Purging Flames. Again, a little nod towards the ally decks. Only at a 1 of in the main board, we have some more on the side. But again, just a nod towards ally decks so we're not stone cold dead to them. Again, I can see this card being cut or something else that's more efficient. It's just, I like to have some options in my draw decks. Sparkle Light. This card, lovely, does great work, especially against water and Rye decks. It pierces through their shields that they try and play. It'll get through Veiling Breeze if you need to kill them. It's a little bit of stretch on the wind decks. Spurn to Ash. We have one of these in the main, more in the sideboard. We'll go over that here in a little bit. But this card is here strictly for the card Nullifying Lantern. This deck, instead of combos, is the reason why they moved it into Alter, I'm sure, because this one game was getting out of hand a lot in the pre-Alter days. And then get Ember Song, Power Combo. And quick run over the sideboard for you here. Alright, quick sideboard, we got, again, one more Purging Flames, we got some Varuks. These cards come in against mostly wind decks, just as ways to fight through Veiling Breeze, some Sacred Amulets. I won't bring this in against a Rye, usually it's Wind Rye, because usually we have Sparklight that can do enough damage to get through their Piercing Veils. More Spurn to Ash, again, just nods towards the Nullifying Lantern. I almost always bring this in game 2 or 3, because that card is usually an easy including the sideboards for most people. So just bringing this in games 2 and 3 is usually the best play. And then these last 3 slots, I've tossed around a few things. I've tried Dungeon Guide. It's okay. I haven't really feel like I needed the level pressure, and losing those cards in hand is a big problem for us. I'm trying out Blitz Mage right now. This is here mostly come in against other Rye decks or combo decks like it, because again, at worst it's just quick 3 damage. If they don't answer it or they ignore it, it's just going to bring up a lot of damage and help us lower the level we need for lethality to combo up and kill our opponent. Alright, so that here was the Fire Ride deck. I call it Fire Merlin because we're playing Merlin, but that's just me. Thanks for stopping by, I hope you enjoy, and you guys have a great rest of your day.
Thanks for watching another Main Deck video. You can support Main Deck by shopping at tcgplayer.com using our affiliate link. Check the description of the video for details. Main Deck is sponsored by JW Sports Cards and Gaming. Visit jwwcards.com and by our amazing patrons. Get exclusive content and other cool perks on the Main Deck Patreon. And hey, while you're here, I bet you'd like one of these videos. Go ahead, click one. I know you're gonna love it.